Alright, everybody, welcome back, and today we're going to be looking at something really fun. This is a vintage Fuzor, Beast Wars Fuzor Silverbolt from 1998. Yeah, I've had this figure for a long time, and holds up remarkably well. Yeah, so it's a Fuzor, which is a fusion of like basically two beasts. Was introduced in 1998, a whole subline. Yeah, which basically had a Beast Wars Transformers, which had like two beast modes like fused together. So here you have a wolf and an eagle, and then they also on the show had a quick strike, which was a scorpion with like a cobra head on his tail. They had a whole bunch of like a whole line of them, but only those two appeared in the show. Yeah, these had like some of the more interesting like paint jobs and things like went into it. So you can see, yeah, the wings go up and down, and there's quite a great deal of articulation. It's like with the ball joints and the thing. For a figure from '98, it's still very solid. And you can tell like there's amazing paint work like on the wings and details. Yeah, it's just overall like very, very nice, like the things they did back then, which is a big change from things you would get like Combiner Wars Wheeljack. Oh man, yeah, fantastic figure. So yeah, you got that great detail going, and the wings go up and down, and if you point them, they basically lock like so. And if you pull the tail, or if you just lift it like so, they close. To flapping, there's these two things here, like triggers, which just shoot missiles, formed from the wingtips. Now, I originally lost the wingtips a long time ago, as that was the case. Fortunately, I was able to get some off Shapeways back when that was still a thing. Yeah, you can get these like pretty much like on eBay or whatnot, but like, you know, they are distinctly right and left. Yeah, so yeah, that's one of the things you might want to consider. You know, make sure you buy the right ones. There they are loaded in. Again, these are not colored, but you still get the gist of it. And yeah, if you go, you pop together like so. They fire forward. Oh, yeah. So let's get that back in the base. Yeah, those are also form weapons in handheld mode. Like I said, though, fantastic details all around and great articulation. Now, one of my favorite things about this figure was it's actually pretty accurate to the show, the way it transforms and whatnot. So let's do that. A little tricky on camera, but we'll do our best. So, yeah, the whole front leg sort of like dangles down here. And then they combine there. Put on that skirt effect thing going on. Want to straighten the legs out a bit, and the feet. Yeah. For a figure that's almost over over 25 years old, still holds up quite well. And you can take the very bottom piece here, pop that open, and that allows you to get these leg parts out, which fold. Yeah. And once you do that, just straighten these out. Like fold these back so it's like it basically gets the robot mode arm out. Yeah, then you just tuck that down like so. After that, yeah, just get the legs properly oriented. So still very solid for a figure for them like that's almost like 25 plus years old. And there you go. There you have Silverbolt in the in the robot mode. Excuse me. Yeah, that's it. Holds up pretty well, and very much like the show. And one of the fun things that I like about him is that if you go on the back here, there's like a sort of a jet thruster detailing going on in the back here. I'm not sure how well you can see it on camera. But yeah, there's like molded like jet thruster right there on the back of this flap, so I think that's pretty neat. Yeah, so you got like the forearms on a ball joint, the other arms on a ball joint, and yeah. Very, very accurate to the show. The legs are like a double hinge there, but they're very solid. And then once again, you can, if you want to, you can load these missiles up in there and fire them. Or you could like just put them in the hands here and have them like as a sort of combat, like little sword stick things. Yeah. Pretty good. Fun figure that holds up very well. They recently rebaited it, I believe, in like the Legacy line / the King. They like the Beast Wars, War for Cybertron Kingdom. Yeah, they made a newer Voyager sized version. This one's like more deluxe scale. And it's a totally different figure, but this one still holds up pretty well. Yeah, on the show he was like one of the more interesting characters as well, because he had like this whole old-timey superhero, kind of like an Adam West Batman attitude, very chivalrous and heroic. It was just always fun to hear his dialogue. Yeah, they would like, you know, just always things like, "Stand back, citizens, I will handle you, villain," things like that. Very, very fun character to watch on the show. Later on in Beast Machines, apparently he got somewhat corrupted, so they tried to say they made him more like the Dark Knight Batman versus the Adam West Batman. So again, he was interesting to watch all around. But yeah, definitely one of the best things to come out of Beast Wars Season 2 and up, and made Beast Machines more interesting to watch as well. But yeah, this, yeah. Like I said, I'm not sure where you can get those missiles now outside of eBay, or there might be some on Cults 3D, I'm not sure. Yeah, I got them off somebody, I think it was like Retro something on Shapeways at the time. But yeah. Overall, yeah, like I'm amazed that this figure still holds up. You see, it sort of has a bit of a drags on in the back a bit, but still very accurate to the show, like from the front and main body core. Yeah, like the wings don't bend like down as much. Like sort of just go horizontal, or you can raise them up. But still, it's like a very cool, fun figure. Anyway, you know, be sure to look out for this one on like, you know, eBay or like maybe like a flea market or something. It's definitely one to have in your collection. Well, you know, I hope you enjoyed that little look at classic Beast Wars Silverbolt. So, have a great time. We'll catch you next time. Like, subscribe, check out some of my other videos. Have a good one, everyone. Later.